Hello, welcome again. So this is the part 3 of chapter 10. So in this part, we will discuss about interest capitalization. So the first one is qualifying assets. Which assets are qualified for the interest capitalization? So the assets that are constructed for a company's own use, as well as assets constructed as discrete projects for sale or lease, and only interest incurred during the construction period. So this is important. So only interest incurred during the construction period, okay, is eligible for capitalization. So the period of capitalization begins when construction begins and the first expenditure is made, as long as interest costs are actually being incurred. So the average accumulated expenditures approximates the average debt necessary for constructions. And here is an example. So on January 1, 2021, the Mills Conveying Equipment Company began constructions of a building to be used as its office headquarters. The building was completed on June 30, 2022. So it took 1.5 years, correct? And expenditures on the project, mainly payments to subcontractors, were as follows. January 1 started 500,000. March 31st we started. So January, February, March, 3 months gone. So we have used this amount for 9 months. 400,000 September 30, 600, and so accumulated expenditure at December 31st, 2021 is 1,500,000, and January 31st, 2022, 600,000, and April 30, 2022 is 300,000. On January 1, 2021, the company obtained 1 million construction loan with an 8% interest rate. The loan was outstanding during the entire construction period. It means 1.5 years. So the company's other interest-bearing debt included 2 long-term notes of $2 million and $4 million with interest rates of 6% and 12% respectively. Both notes were outstanding during the entire construction period. And now the first step is determine the weighted average accumulated expenditures. How to do that? So if the expenditures incurred fairly evenly throughout the year, so we will just divide the total expenditure by 2, okay? And here is the average accumulated expenditure for past year. See that? So in 2021, our total expense was 1,500,000. Now we have divided this by 2 because we assume that the expenditure incurred evenly throughout the year 2021 and 2022. And if the expenditures are not incurred evenly throughout the period, weighted average is calculated, okay? So the first one, see that the January 1 we have started to use, so we used this amount for 12 months. So it means that 12 out of 12, okay? Meaning 500,000. And we have started on March 31st. It means that 3 months gone, so we are using this 400,000 for 9 months. That is why 9 over 12, okay? And September 30, 2021, we have started to use this amount. So we have used only for September, October, November, and December, these 3 months, okay? So that is why 3 over 12, okay? So this is the amount, and this is the total average accumulated expenditures for 2021, okay? And now let's see calculate the amount of interest to be capitalized. So first one is, say our rate of interest is 8%. So the interest capitalized would be 8% of 950,000. Okay, and the accumulated expenditures at December 31st, 2021 is gonna be cost of the building is 1,500,000, and we are adding this interest that we want to capitalize, so 76,000. Okay, this is the amount. Okay, and now compare the calculated interest with actual interest incurred. See that if we calculate the actual interest, see this one is 8%, 6%, and 12%. So this is our actual interest, and this is the calculated one. Okay, and definitely this one is 608,000 is greater than 76,000. So, but we will be using this one. Okay, so use the lower amount. Okay, the same procedure is carried out for 2022. So the method of determining the amount of interest to capitalize using the rates from specific loans to the extent of specific borrowings before using the average rate of other debt is called the specific interest method. So the alternative is the weighted average method. And here you go, the weighted average method. So what we can see, this is the total interest we have calculated. Okay, and now, and this is the total loan amount. So if we divide this amount, total interest, by this total loan amount, we will have an average, okay, weighted average interest rate. So, and that is weighted average rate equal to 9.7%. Okay, so now let's go to solve the problems in the second video.